Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about top 5 AI usages for learning. Today I'm using a tool called Microsoft Copilot. You can find it if you are using a browser called Microsoft Edge, or you can also find it at copilot.microsoft.com. But this time I am using the Microsoft Edge browser extension, and it is right here on the top right of the screen, and it can analyze the current page. The first of the AI usages I'm going to talk about is summarizing chapters or even entire documents. This can be very useful for education and for learning when you don't have too much time. For example, I have a book called World Mountains. It has some chapters. Let's say I want to summarize chapter 2. I just ask Copilot to summarize chapter 2. It asks not to save this conversation. If it prompts not to save this conversation, it means that it does not remember the conversation, even after your other messages. As you can see, it summarized the chapter 2, and it wrote what it is about. It's about adaptations, diversity, and it was also using the current page as the source. It means that the PDF I opened, it is using a source. Remember that you can use Microsoft Edge to also open PDFs on your computer as well, and it will work just fine. You can also ask it to answer from the web as well, and also you can ask questions to tell me more about mountain goats, and you also can ask to which source it should select. I am asking from the relevant sources and asking to tell me more about mountain goats. As you can see, it wrote an answer from several sources, and it also shows where it got certain information. I can even click on the text and view it. This time it used Wikipedia, Britannica, and this way I can learn more. I can also use Microsoft Copilot to create interactive quizzes. This time I am going to create interactive quiz from chapter 2. I'm asking it to generate 4 self-check questions with 4 answers and highlight the correct ones. As you can see, it generated test questions, and it was using the chapter 2 from the document, and it generated just like I asked and highlighted the correct answer. The fourth use case of Microsoft Copilot is coding. This time, to check the results, I am going to use online debugger, and I am going to create new topic, and then I am going to ask it to write a Python program that calculates student average grade. For testing, it is going to use grades 7, 8, 5, 10, 3, 9, and I'm asking it to use beginner-friendly syntax. As you can see, it generated the program. I can copy it, and it explains what each variable and function does. And it also uses quite simple syntax here. I'm going to put it into online debugger and run it. As you can see, the program works. I can also ask it to add more test scores. Then it upgrades the code from the previous answer. I can also add this code, and it also runs. The grade is now different since it added some different scores. The last but not least use case I am going to talk about is language learning. Microsoft Copilot can be used for language learning as well. I can create a new topic, and I want to learn how can I introduce myself in Lithuanian. I ask this question, and it explains how can I introduce myself in Lithuanian, and also how to meet someone, how to greet someone, how to ask the age, and it also shows sources and maybe where can I learn even more. I can also ask me to translate some text. I'm asking me to translate some text from Lithuanian. It's translated what I asked, so it can also be used as translation app. It actually used Google Translate for this. I hope you enjoyed my video. Make sure to subscribe and check out my blog with the link in the description for more.